Hello, welcome to module 3 of this phenomenal experience. So today we're going to be looking at why people buy your online course. That's what we'll be looking at today. Why will people buy your online course after you've created your online course? So this was a story of a man. Last year I was on Strive My CEO's page and I read about this man. His name is Les Collin. Les Collin worked for Strive My CEO at Econet. And then before he retired working at Econet, he began to struggle with his hearing. So he wasn't hearing so well. So by the time he retired, his hearing problem had increased, and so he decided to devote his time to finding a solution for himself and other people. He went ahead to develop a new hearing aid for his type of condition, which lowered the cost from the usual amount that they get it for 15,000 rands to about 4,000 rands. His company is based in South Africa. And then operating from his home, this man has now has 800 customers from around the world, in the UK, in the US, Africa, and even Dubai. Some of them travel all the way to South Africa to see him. Guess what? This guy is 76 years old. What did he do? Les saw a human need and provided a solution for that human need. So why am I sharing the story of Les Collin? If you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, identify a human need and find a solution for it. If you want to succeed, your online course must solve a human problem. Every single problem that you're seeing around us is crying out for a helper like you to be able to step out and find the solution. It's the same thing that you have to do with your online course. Your online course must provide a solution. That's critical. All right. So a lot of people say you can go on YouTube and find all the solutions you're looking out for in this world. I must ask you, why is it that people are still going inside the church building to listen to their pastors? There's something about you that people want to connect. Why is it that people still go inside the church, sit down and listen to their pastors despite the availability of free sermons on YouTube? There's something that they are looking for. That is the truth. So if people are still going into the church to listen to the men of God, to speak to them about God and all that, despite the availability of sermons on YouTube, people are going to buy your online course because of certain reasons. And that's why I'm here to share with you in this model. So this was what Les Collin did. This was his device. So he found the problem because he had the problem. Remember that yesterday I was talking about frustrations and your challenges and the problems around that you can solve, that you're noticing, that you can plunge into. This was what Les Collin had to provide as a solution to his hearing problem. And today, despite being 76 years of age, his company is building and is generating lots of money for him. So people are going to buy your online course because they need money. We all need money to survive. If you don't need money to survive, then I don't think that you're a human being. Think about it. Why is it that people keep falling prey to all the Ponzi schemes around? It's because people need money to survive. That's why sometimes I don't really feel bad when people start to talk about young people who are into betting and all that. Around my street, you see a lot of them inside the betting houses, betting shops, because people need money to survive. That is why you have to create your online course, right? People need money to survive. So for me, when it comes to writing, I'm not really focusing on how people write and all that stuff. I always focus on how will someone be able to write a book, publish the book, and make money from the book, because people need money to survive. So that's why they are going to buy your online course, because people need money. If your online course is providing them a means for them to make money, they are going to pay you for that. So you have to understand that. The second thing is that people need your perspectives, all right? So people need your say on a particular matter. People need your say on a particular matter, and that's the truth. All right. So despite that, a lot of people around the world, there are a lot of things people are saying, a lot of things happening in the world. People need your own perspectives in a particular matter. I tell you the truth. A lot of individuals, when something breaks out, like in the news, people come to me and say, "Okay, Mecca, what are you saying about it?" For example, now there's COVID-19 and the 5G thing. Some individuals came into my inbox and said, "Mecca, what is it that you're saying about the COVID-19 controversy as regarding the 5G?" And I told them, I don't have anything to say because I don't have the requisite material to be able to share my voice. Why is it that they're coming to me? Because they want to know my perspective, because I've been able to build myself as an authority, as a brand, and somebody that is dependable. Have you been able to build yourself to that extent where people need your perspectives in a particular matter so that they know the next decision that they have to take? So your online course can provide those perspectives, and that's why they will buy. You need to understand this, right? You need to understand it. People need your perspectives. So if you've been rising to shoot your voice on issues concerning that particular field that you are in, your perspectives will be sought for. That is the truth. So if you package it in an online course, if you package your thinking, your perspectives, your processes in an online course, people will want to buy it because they need your say on a particular matter. People need process. That's another reason that they buy. People need to be shown the A to Z of doing stuff. For example, I'm a complete dunce when it comes to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and all that. If you tell me to go to YouTube to start to browse or start to search out for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and all that, then I'm going to be wasting my time. I need somebody who's going to take me by the hand and show me the step-by-step process to understand what cryptocurrency is all about, what Bitcoin is all about, so that I can understand it in its entirety. So people need stuff to be packaged in a way that is chronological, in a way that is sequential, so that they can go from step A to step B to step C to step D, and then eventually maybe to step Z, to be able to understand what it is that concept is all about. So for you, if you are able to get things together in a way that someone doesn't need to go somewhere else, but stays with you and get the crunch of the solution that they need, what do you think will happen? They will come to you to buy from you. That's the truth. I can bet you $1 million for that. They will come to you to buy. So people need process. If your online course is going to provide them the process where they can go stepwise, right, from step 1 to step 2, and then find a solution that they are looking for, they will buy from you. That's what your online course has to do. So people will buy from you because they need process. People will buy from you because they need to replicate your model. See, the thing is about is if you start to always reinvent the wheel on everything that you want to do for your life, it can be very tiring. So why do you need to reinvent the wheel when there is already something that you can replicate the model? See, sometimes I buy online courses not because I don't know what they are teaching or I don't know certain things about the subject matter, but because I want to see the way the trainer or the consultant or the coach is doing whatever it is that he's doing. I want to see how his model is. What is he doing? How is he doing it? How does he think? What's his process like? And then I want to replicate that same model for myself. That's the truth. So some people are going to buy your online course because they want to look at your model. They want to see how you do your marketing strategy, how you do your delivery, how you do your order of arrangement, how you do your engagement, how you do your evaluation process, so that they themselves can copy it and go and do likewise in their own setup. So people are going to buy from you your online course because they want to see how they can replicate your model. Reinventing the wheel can be very tiring, so there's no need to reinvent the wheel. People will look at what you've done already so that they themselves can go ahead to replicate it in their own lives. People will buy your online course because it's you. There's something about you that you have to milk, and that's the truth. Many people came in into this experience because it's a mechanobis. That's the truth. Because over time, I've been able to show that I'm dependable. I've been able to show that I know what I'm doing. I've been able to show that I'm an expert in what I'm doing. They've come to trust me, trust my words, and that's why they are buying from me. I can tell you that half of the individuals that are currently participating in this course is because this training is because it's a mechanobis. So there's something about you that people need. So you have to milk it. The truth is that some individuals have come across me, especially girls. They say something to me that they love the way I look into their eyes because they feel comfortable around me. They love how it is that I simplify processes. They love how it is that I'm approachable. I'm empathetic towards them. And that is why they want to buy from me. So there's something about you that someone needs. So for example, you may be brash, you may be outspoken, you may be loquacious, you may be saying things the way things ought to be said without bothering how people's ox will be God. That is something about you that people want to buy into, and they are keen on buying from you. So people buy your online course because it's you. So you have to start building your brand right now if you have not been doing that, showcasing yourself as an expert, showcasing your thoughts, your perspectives, utilizing the available platforms and channels that you can utilize to be able to grow yourself into that authority that people will buy into. Okay, so that's something that you need to understand. People buy because it's you. People buy because it's convenient for them. We want it cheesy peasy. So I remember there was a time I wanted to do a physical class, and that physical class was for 10,000 or 12,000. I can't remember exactly. And then people from Kanu, from Abuja, from different parts of Nigeria wanted to be part of that. And they were telling me that, traveling down to do a course for 10,000, they were going to pay for hotel bills, pay for transport and all that kind of stuff, that it wasn't going to be convenient for them. So what did I do? I moved the entire thing online. And it was convenient for them. And I slashed the price, since I wasn't going to be spending so much on hiring space, on cooking and all that. So I slashed the price by half. And trust me, I had close to 138 people who signed up for that experience. So people are going to buy because of convenience, right? So for example, people are participating in this from Canada, from South Africa, all over Nigeria. It's convenient for them because they're sitting in the comfort of their homes, they're watching these videos, they're connecting, and then they are getting value. So people are going to buy your online course because of convenience. You need to understand that. People are going to buy your online course because it's pocket friendly. I know a lot of individuals who are teaching the same thing that I'm teaching right now, but I believe that you bought into this because it was pocket friendly for you because of the COVID era, right? If I had put this at 50,000 naira or 100,000 naira, trust me, because of the value that I bring, people, it's still affordable. That's the truth. If I put a value of 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira, I will not feel bad that I'm charging people a lot of money because of the value that I'm bringing. But because of the era, and I put this at the price that I put it, you have bought into it because it's pocket friendly. So you need to understand that people buy online courses because it's pocket friendly. So is your online course pocket friendly for them, in alignment with the value that you are bringing? Need to understand that I've hosted courses for 1,000, not because I didn't want to make money, but because I wanted lots of people who would have not had the opportunity to work closely with me at a higher fee to be part of it, but they truly needed my offering, right? So, but in this world that is filled with lots of trust issues, people want to test the waters, right, with monies that they can afford to throw away. And that's why sometimes I do these things for next to nothing, and then I give great value. People will translate from paying small amounts of money to even hiring me to work with them as a coach, right, at higher amounts, in multiples of 10 or multiples of 5. So people are going to buy your online course if it is pocket friendly. You need to understand that, okay? So there's no excuse whatsoever. So for today's assignment in this model, I want you to examine the online course that it's in your heart right now to create. Are they in alignment with all the things that I've shared, what they're going to buy from you because it's you? Is your online course going to give them a process, step-by-step process? Is it going to be simple? Is it going to be convenient for them? I want you to have an analysis, and then we will engage together in the comments, and then we'll have you coming up with something that is beautiful in alignment with all the things that we shared today. So I look forward to engaging with you, and we'll make a great thing out of what it is that you're desiring to do.